Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So today's video is about the threat that the president made to all Filipinos who will refuse to get vaccinated. He will get you arrested. Details coming right up. So this is quite a bizarre news. When I read this article, I was like, so if I decide I don't want to get vaccinated, I will be arrested. So you're talking about your freedom and talking about this democratic country now turns to like federalism and all that. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against COVID-19 vaccine, and if it's time for us to get the vaccine, because right now they have priority group, but like I said, if it's time for us to get the vaccine, I would freely get the vaccine because that's for my own good, that's for my own family's safety and all that. But threatening Filipinos to be arrested if they refuse to get vaccinated, that's a little bizarre for me, because no one should force you to get vaccinated, because this should be on your own free will if you want COVID-19 vaccines or not. So let's go over the details of this article. Let's read the text on what President Rodrigo Duterte said with regards to this matter. President Rodrigo Duterte on Monday threatened to arrest Filipinos who refused to get vaccinated against COVID-19. During his late-night address, the president reiterated the call of the government for people to get coronavirus shot amid the national emergency. Duterte said he will order the arrest of those who decline the vaccine. Don't get me wrong, there is a crisis being faced in this country. There is a national emergency, the president said. You choose, you get vaccinated or I send you to jail. He noted that everyone is a potential carrier of the virus, which is why it is important to get inoculated to also protect other people. Duterte said that he is just exasperated by Filipinos who refuse to receive their vaccine shots, when the government just wants what's best for them and the country. Don't force my hand into it. If you do not want to get vaccinated, leave the Philippines. Go to India if you want, or somewhere in America. But as long as you are here and you are a human being who can carry the virus, get inoculated, he said. Otherwise, I will order barangay captains to have a tally of people who refuse to be vaccinated, he added. Wow, that's a very strong statement from the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte. So, to those who are still having second thoughts to not receiving COVID-19 vaccine, so here is what you are facing if you refuse to get vaccinated. I'm really hoping he's not so serious on this threat, because like I mentioned earlier, you should not be forced to get vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine. But at the same time, he also get a point that everyone is a potential carrier of the COVID-19. But hopefully there is other way to impose that, not using the iron hand to get everybody vaccinated, because vaccination rollout in the Philippines is going to play a huge role for the economy to open up again. Like he mentioned before on his past press conference and stuff, he is not comfortable opening the country unless most Filipinos are vaccinated already. So right now, the government is doing everything to buy vaccines, receive donations from different countries to get vaccines, so the vaccination rollout in the Philippines will continue and quick. So the vaccination plays a huge role for the country to open again. And hopefully, it's not going to end up with this threat from the President Rodrigo Duterte, that you will be in jail or you will be locked up in jail if you refuse to get vaccinated. I know he is more pressured, he is exasperated with the situation in the country right now, with the national emergency that we are facing, which is the COVID-19 pandemic. Sometimes he would say something that he wouldn't think about, or just use the force or use the iron hand for everybody to participate on the COVID rollout in the Philippines. Earlier surveys revealed that there are Filipinos not keen on receiving COVID-19 vaccines due to concern on safety, efficacy, and cost. Despite this, medical experts continue to encourage more people to get immunized to reduce severe cases, longer hospitalization, and to achieve herd immunity. You can understand some of the concerns of our fellow Filipinos about the efficacy of this COVID-19 vaccine, the safety, because there are also recorded reactions to those who already got their vaccination. So some are afraid to get vaccinated of COVID-19 vaccine, which is completely normal, but the reaction is also completely normal when you get a vaccine. Plus, it also mentioned about the cost. So far, the vaccination rollout or the vaccines given to those on priority group are free. This is free with all the vaccines that the Philippine government has received and the vaccines that the Philippine government have purchased. So far, there is really no cost for you to get your vaccination at the moment. Meanwhile, Justice Secretary Menardo Guivara said on Tuesday that Duterte only used strong words to encourage people to get their shots. He said Duterte is aware that there is no law yet that penalizes people who refuse to get vaccinated, especially since available COVID-19 vaccines are still in their trial phases. The government started administering COVID-19 vaccines in March. Since then, over 8 million coronavirus shots have been administered, of which 9.95 million were given as the first dose, while 2.09 million were administered as the second dose, according to the latest data. Vaccine Cesar Carlito Galvez Jr. said this reflects that vaccine hesitancy among Filipinos is fading. The national government plans to vaccinate at least 70 million people by December. So that is the goal on the vaccination rollout, to have 70 million people vaccinated by December. The Philippines has 109,581,078 total population for the year 2020. But this is for the whole population. This includes all ages. This includes newborn and stuff. But the vaccination is only for adult at the moment. So this number or this total population should decrease. And like they mentioned, that their goal to have 70 million people vaccinated by December. So like I mentioned earlier, the vaccination rollout will play a huge role for the Philippine government to open up again for everybody. This is for foreign tourists, for leisure travels, domestic and international. So please, to those who are still afraid to get vaccinated, let's get vaccinated. Let's do our part as a responsible citizen to fight against coronavirus. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.